Today we'll be showing you why Windows Phone had the best always-on display compared to all the other competitors right now in the market, Apple and Android cheap phones. This was truly an amazing technology which was imported from Nokia display and clear back display. There was something I don't recollect exactly. So as you can see, I'm using a widget over here. It's showing me overcast clouds and light rain at 2 a.m. So you cannot see this level of customization in any other platform. Moreover, if you recollect, Windows 8.1 had an option where above the clock they would see 3 days of weather. I tried my best to download the older version of Microsoft Weather, but unfortunately we have lost that feature long back. If there's any way to get it back, please let me know and I'll be happy to share that hack with you. Windows 8.1 was truly a gem. I could see 3 days of weather as well as double tapping. I could feel the soul after looking what kind of weather it is. I can definitely cover another video in showing that weather app that we was used in Windows 8.1 phone. But today we'll be focusing on Windows 10 and why its lock screen is one of the best. So first we come down and we see that it shows apps to show detailed status. So right now we're on Strawberry Weather. We can go to Foreca Weather and see how the information changes. And as you can see, it has now changed to 17-degree Toronto current temperature, which is quite nice. We can try to see some other apps. Yandex Weather. Let's make sure that the app is updated so it displays the. So part of the reason why Yandex Weather is not used because it's a huge battery drainer. However, it does have one of the best lifestyles. And okay, so it's currently not pushing any information, but there is information that it should be sharing ideally. So we push back to the weather app and let's move to the second segment, that is show you the best lifestyles of Windows 10. At the moment of saying weather app by Microsoft is not responding, as you can see there seems to be a bug that should be going away in the next update. But we can start with our Foreca Weather app that can be downloaded right now, and it is a very beautiful app. It shows current conditions. If you move on, it shows basically a weekly schedule of how the weather is rotating. We see a 10-day forecast that's very unreal in most of the even current day Android and Apple phones. We sort of get a weather radar map. So let's go into options and see. So it does provide a very nice level of customization. So again, thumbs up. This app is quite nice, and if you can see, the lifestyle does do a pretty good job in updating. Gives you a nice logo of how's the weather like. So next we're going to go into the Yandex Weather, one of my favorite apps. However, due to the no support for always on and a little bit tight on the battery, it's a battery drainer. I'm not using it much, but we have a lovely option to update the tile every 15 minutes, sorry. So it is a pretty good app. Does not go along with the dark mode of Windows, but nevertheless it gives you a 10-day forecast, and if I click today, it gives a pretty good summary of the weather, upcoming weather. The lifestyle is again quite awesome. It gives the current weather and followed by the next 2 days or the upcoming night and day. Third app that I wanted to show you is, so this app is one of the best. It's called 14 day, if I recollect. Yeah, no, this one is the weather. So, so this is 14-day weather, I believe. It gives you a forecast on 40 days. The best thing about this app is it is very, very simple to use. You can just keep on scrolling and you can find different weather depending on the hours of the day. So this is a must-have app, and if it supports any lock screen, we can give it another shot. So let's try again. Sorry, the weather 14 days. Hopefully it pushes some data on the always on display. Okay, so it's all crickets over here. Let's head back and select strawberry weather. So now that we have taken tour of three apps, we are just going to go down to show you two that were not shortlisted to be the best three apps. That is Weather, Strawberry Weather, because we will be covering this in the Windows desktop apps. It is one of the greatest apps I've ever used on Windows Phone, Windows laptop, and again, it gives like date by date, time by time, monthly, weekly schedule, and quite a lot of details. So this app again doesn't rely on your location, and it has an awesome always on push notification, and it gives alerts over here on what's the weather like and what's going to happen. So again, a strawberry weather I'll be covering in a separate video. It needs a dedicated video on it. Aurora weather is the next one. The biggest problem with this app is that unless you upgrade to a premium version, you're not going to get any push notifications. So while it looks very beautiful, I believe it's designed in China. This app, it has a pretty good dark theme that goes along with the windows, good buttons in the bottom. However, the only problem with this is it doesn't update. The bonus thing is it supports both translucent as well as background lifestyles. So I give it a thumbs up. I've used it both on desktop and Windows. We can see if it pushes any information on the lock screen. Aurora weather, let's hope. Wow, so we are getting a beautiful notification about the weather today. Now no sun, 15 to 20, low and high, tomorrow light rain. So I believe this is one of the best informations out there. However, where it gets bottlenecked is that the free version does not support background updating. So if you see over here, it does not give us an option to refresh interval. So either it's an update or it's some other issue. I'm not exactly sure. But again, this was supposed to be the best, but it turned out to be last due to its uneven push message problem. Again, we have covered pretty much the other apps which I wanted to cover, like Weather, which had the best widget, no longer works. There are a few more apps that just stopped working because of Windows platform becoming left out by Windows. So again, I don't have a picture to show, but this app along with one other weather app, just to make sure that I'm giving them due credit. Yes, Weather Review. So this had one of the best lifestyles I've ever used on a phone. Unfortunately, I don't have any screenshot or any video of this beautiful app. Again, I tried everything to re-energize it, get back the lifestyle, but it doesn't work. So